Hee hee hi hee hee. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, ladies. How's everyone doing? Nice to see y'all. Nice to see y'all. What's up? What's up? Hey, hey there. What's good? Hey, you. Good, 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 good. Oh, bless me. Pauline, Jen, thank you. Doing great. How about you? I'm doing good. What's good? Not much. How are you? Jen, thank you for the 10. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you so much. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Happy Monday. I'm doing well. Happy Monday, everybody. Bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Pleasant surprise. Thank you. Thank you. Are you feeling better, Will? Yeah, feeling better today. Dietrich, thank you. I did a workout. So I'm feeling better. Feeling motivated today. Feeling good. Feeling good. Thank you for asking. Trina, thank you. How's things? Things are good. Things are good, difficult but good. Carissa with the 100, thank you so much. Thank you. Getting better and better and doing better and better, so that's good. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm happy that you're feeling better. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What's up? What's up? Will finally caught alive. Snow day. Let's go. Je ne sais quoi with the 100. Thank you so much. Dubs. Hey, what's up, Sonia? What's good? What's good? Cal with the 1. Hell yeah. Thank you. Sheila with the 10. Thank you. Happy Monday. Yeah, happy Monday, guys. New week, let's kill it. Let's kill it. Well, then that's good. Yes, 100%. It's not bad. So, what's the opposite of bad? Good. There you go. Amy with the 10, thank you. Unfortunately, good and bad days are part of life. Yeah, bro, you always got to make the best out of it. Thank you so much, Aunt B. Mary with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Dubs in the chat. Stephanie with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Dubs in the chat. Thank you. New week, new month. Yep. I'm motivated today too. I started 15 things and haven't finished one. Well, you gotta finish it. You gotta finish it. But it's good that you're starting it. Nevada, thank you so much. Good that you're starting it. As long as you're starting shit and reaching your goals, that's all that matters. Focus on you. CJ with the 500, thank you. Hello, hello. Happy to see you. Thank you guys. Happy to see you as well. Kicking it on Kick. Thought I'd come by, talk to y'all. Um, be a part of my schedule. Y'all part of my schedule. So this is good. Did a workout today. Um, yeah, did a workout, had a nice shower, all fresh, so everything. Go to paint every day. Yep, so happy to see you. Kathy Carter with the 25 gifted subs. Thank you so, so much, Kathy Carter. And Special K with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you, Chris with the 100, Irene with the 100. Guys, thank you so, so much. Seriously. Dubs in the chat for those ladies. Thank you so much. Let's freaking go. Pauline with the 100. Thank you so much. Which soap did you use? I used which soap did I use? I'm forgetting right now. Um, why am I forgetting? I used tangerine grapefruit. Sonia with the 500. Thank you so much, Sonia, with the 500. Yeah, I used tangerine grapefruit. Yeah, that's your favorite. It's good. It smells delicious. What's for lunch today? I'm not too sure yet. I haven't ate anything today. I've been kind of fasting this morning. I haven't smoked since the dentist. Um, so yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. I love that one. Thank you. Done Special K. Thank you. Sonia again. Thank you for the 500. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing good. Nice job on that. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Kate? Cal, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing better on that. It's not it it's pointless to, I'm not saying I'm gonna be perfect. I'm gonna, maybe whatever, but I'm gonna try to do the best I can to feel better and stuff like that. Karen with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Karen with the 10 gifted. Thank you. Got my coffee ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nice to see you at this time. Oh, thank you so much, Kate. I'm having a coffee watching you. Let's go. I'm having my coffee too. Just Nescafe right now. Didn't make a Souf coffee this morning. Just quickly did that, but because it's a cold coffee. But um, yeah, I should have grabbed my Souf coffee. Yesterday I had the cowboy flavor. There's a cowboy flavor. Kim, thank you for the 100. Um, so yeah, um, my girlfriend will love that one, the cowboy flavor. But yeah, it's good. It was good. It was good. All you can do is your best. Exactly, exactly. I'm having a tea. Does that count? Is it soup? Yes, 100% that counts. More snow. The weather's getting better, but there's still snow on the ground, yeah. I wish I liked coffee, but I'm more of a tea. What does the cowboy taste like? Honestly, I don't really know. It tastes good though, but there's a bunch of different flavors, which is cool. I just got my shipment in. Um, so Bill was teaching me how to make the hot coffee, put it in the thing and stuff. So I had a hot coffee. It was nice. But today I've just been so used to grabbing the cold coffee and making it, but um, I want to start, you know, I don't know if I can use that for cold coffee though. It's not the same thing, I don't think. I think it's only packages like the hot coffee, but I think I can actually. Yeah, I don't know. At work, enjoying your life. Hope my boss doesn't catch me. Let's go. Sharon again with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. On my fourth coffee today. I think this is my second or third already. I think I'm on my second at third. Um, yeah, your boss is pretty chill, or the people you work with is pretty chill. Make it stronger and add ice. My perfume should be arriving today. Let's go, the Avra. You should be able to. Yeah, I just remember I tried it once and it wasn't the same. Like it wasn't, the beans weren't crushed up. So I'm like, can I make a cold coffee or is this only for hot coffee? Or like, how do I do it? So I got to kind of learn how to do it still. But it's so cool, the soup coffee having all the different flavors and stuff. And just it being my brand, it's pretty cool. So hopefully you guys get that soup coffee. And if there has to be an iced coffee option or something. How is the weather there for spring is definitely on the way. Yeah, it's on the way. All you have to do is brew it up like you were going to make a hot coffee, then put in the refrigerator. Holy moly, actually, my boss isn't chill, but can kick rocks. That's okay. Some you can. Yeah, some you can. Some's meant for just hot coffee. Some you can do the whole stirry thing, but yeah. You end up watching any coffee can be made into iced coffee. Yeah, I'm not the best barista here. Did you end up watching Star Wars? Star Wars? No, I ended up um honestly I ended up just chilling. Wasn't really I was watching TikTok and stuff. I fell asleep on my blankets with the light still on. Didn't even go to the washroom or nothing. All my clothes were still on. I was just laying on top of my bed, just out like a light. Um I passed out last night, so I didn't even watch anything. Nice blanket, thank you. Will we becoming K-cups? K-cups, what's K-cups? Hey, well, on my way to the eye doctor, I got 15 minutes to your cute face. Let's go. Oh, you were tired. Yeah, I was super tired, like super tired. You must need sleep. Yep. For the Keurig. Oh, I have days like that sometimes. It was that blanket. Looks like a cloud. Yeah, the blanket is really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Being naked under that blanket is even better, you know? All that fuzzy shit rubbing against your balls and shit feels amazing. Just came into the live. I want to try your coffee, William. Okay, well, you know where to find my coffee. Everything's on my website. Everything's on my website. Wow, you crashed. Yeah, is it a weighted? It's pretty weighted. Yeah, it's not like super weighted, but it's pretty nice. My sweetie with the 1,000. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, Will, what's good? What's good? Stacy, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty weighted. It's nice. But it's not like insanely weighted, but it's got some weight to it and it's super soft, like super, super soft. Oh my gosh, I love a blanket that has some heft to it. Yeah, me too. Rita with the one, Pauline with the one. Thank you guys so much. Pauline with the 100. Thank you so much. It looks so soft. It is. It is. It is soft. It is. I see the flow is back. Yeah, the flow is flowing. The flow is nice. It's flowing. Um, yeah, it's really nice. I actually went into Yesterday I was hanging out with homie for a bit. We took a drive to my old hometown called Acton, and went to McDonald's there and stuff, and it was nice being kind of in a place where I grew up. So it was nice being there, and it was nice seeing homie and his dogs and stuff like that. So we were playing some Fortnite, we were having fun with the boys. It was just a good boys' night. Um, my girlfriend's been at her house. She's been really, really sick, so Kira's doing her thing there. So I've just been doing my thing and seeing my friends and shit like that. Sally with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Sharon with the 5 gifted. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Seriously. Good day with the guys. Good day with the guys. I think I'm gonna see Ivan tonight. And then I got a meeting tonight with the song people, the PR team and everything. So that'll be nice. And then eventually I want to grab my PC maybe so we can start playing some games on the PC. So I got some things planned, which is good. Marley, thank you for the one. Sorry to hear about Kira. Oh, don't be sorry. If you want to say sorry, just shoot her a DM. But it's just a cold. It's not the end of the world. She ain't dying. It's just she's under the influence a little bit, under the weather a bit. So let her do her thing. Let her feel better. She's got her family. Everything's good. Uh, and she'll be better than ever if she wants it. So she's got to take care of herself at home with her family. Cal, thank you for the hype. Thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Special K, thank you. So you're taking care of Hammy while she's sick? Always, man. It's my hamster, you know? If I'm not taking care of it, something's taking care of it, so not letting it loose. But yeah. Um, yeah, I guess so. We all taking care of it. For sure, for sure, for sure. Special K again, thank you for the hell yeah. Thank you so much. Get well soon. Yep, 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 yep. Alrighty. I hope your meeting goes well. Thank you so much, Jenny. Happy Monday. My sweetie with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Dubs in the chat. Are you switching up the live times? I'm just doing what I want to do, you know? As of yesterday, kind of feeling like shit. Had a little bit of a rough day. It's just gonna kind of be whenever I hop on, I hop on. So as of now, no really scheduled live whenever I want to hop on, I'll be hopping on. So the 8 o'clock's kind of scheduled, not scheduled really. We might go back to the schedule, but in the meantime, just kind of whenever I want to hop on, I'll be hopping on and letting you guys know. Actually, yeah, the spontaneous lives are more real, it doesn't feel like I could be anywhere. I could book a last minute trip, I could be in Toronto, I could be at a friend's house, I could wake up in the morning, it's a little more real, a little more natural. So, I think like my life has to be like that for a little bit because I got to take care of myself, guys. I got too much always trying to take care of other people. I have a big heart. I'm so committed, but at the same time, bro, I realize that a lot of people don't have my commitment, bro. A lot of people aren't William White. They don't have what I do. So for me, I gotta take care of myself. I gotta start putting myself like what I really want, Missy with the one, thank you so much. And lead the way. Lead the way for people. That's all. Sharon with the 2000. All love. Thank you so much, Sharon with the 2000. That's the thing about your job. You can change. Yeah, I can do whatever I want. Agreed, your health. Yep. Rita, thank you so much for the 10. Pauline with the 100. Thank you. Yeah, I come first for sure. Pauline, thank you. Mary, thank you. Hope the meeting, the stuff, music, thank you. Yeah, hopefully. Amy with the 100. Thank you. So sorry for Kira. Yeah, we just talked about that. I don't know why you're still bringing up Kira. You don't have to be sorry about it. And again, this is about me. This isn't about talking about other people. This is my life. You want to talk to me? Talk to me. You want to talk to Kira? Go talk to Kira. Bottom line. Lady Ange, thank you for the 10. My sweetie with the 100. Kathy with the 100. Thank you. Have you listened to any new music? Not really, no. Not really. Haven't since I've talked to you guys last on when I was listening to Spotify music. That was the last time I've been kind of bumping new music and stuff. So not really, not really. I go through stages, but um, yeah, definitely love the music. Sometimes it's nice though just to be in silence and kind of talk to yourself and kind of understand things yourself instead of always jamming out to other people's vibes. You don't really, it's nice to kind of find your own voice. Denise, thank you for the one. Mary with the 500, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm already planning to listen to your song over 100 times. That's awesome. Will you be watching March Madness? Probably here and there. I go through stages too. Yeah, what kind of workouts do you do? I did triceps and biceps. It's just a 20-minute, it's an 18-minute workout to be exact. You press it, and I'm just starting there for now. just light workouts. I'm not killing myself, not working super hard. I'm taking one step at a time, understanding myself more, talking to myself more, taking care of myself more, adding good things into my schedule, following my heart, having tough conversations, having good conversations, working through what's better for me and what matters for me. Instead of kind of just, thinking I have to be someone or doing this or doing that, kind of taking it one step at a time. Because again, I gotta take care of myself. I've been taking care of everyone else, bro, putting my whole heart and soul into everything. And at the end of the day, like I said, no one knows who you are. Only you know who you are. So you gotta follow yourself and you gotta be that person that's gonna lead the way for those people. You gotta put those words into action. So I'm kind of in that mindset at the moment, which is really good for me because it's much needed, you know? And at the end of the day, you gotta just be there for yourself, right? I don't really know where I'm going with that, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, protect your inner peace, but most importantly, just doing what you need to do, you know? My sweetie Denise, thank you. CJ, thank you. Because everyone's got their own lives, you know? Dietrich, thank you. Kim, thank you. And then, just doing what you need to do for you. Hey, William, would love to hear your thoughts on Celebrini. Oh, I kind of already talked about Celebrini. I think he's good, bro. Like, I don't really know too much about him. All I know is that Connor Bedard got a beautiful goal the other night, and I also know Connor Bedard wasn't playing in the Olympics, so I do think that he is. I honestly think he will be more of a star, but who knows? I think Celebrini's a really good player. I don't really know. Glad you're learning that now, other than 50. Yeah, whenever you learn it, you learn it. You can't really cry about it. You can't sulk about it. You just got to do what you got to do. Life's very short, very shitty sometimes, whatever it is, but you got to do what you got to do. And the biggest thing that I realized yesterday is I'm the prize, you have to have that mentality about yourself. But when I look at myself in the mirror, when I grab my fucking nuts, when I fucking stand up, I'm fucking someone that I've never seen before. I'm someone that I've worked my whole life to become. I'm someone that people look up to. I'm stronger than I can imagine. I'm hotter than I can imagine. So it's like instead of, putting all that energy into other people, put that energy in yourself and show people and let people follow you, let people reach out to you. So I'm more following that and understanding that. And that's why it was nice to talk to homie about it because he was just telling me like, man, you're the prize. Like people wish that they were you. So it's time for you to kind of stop sulking about it and trying to get people to kind of fill that void for you. And it's time to show people who you are by filling that void for yourself. So that's kind of the mindset I'm on right now and kind of where I'm leading to right now. So obviously it's not easy all the time, but it's a work in progress and just kind of remembering that and moving towards that. So yeah. Yep, yep. My sweetie, thank you for the 100. Thank you. Yeah, great advice. Great advice. Pauline, thank you. You gotta let your dick grow, right? You can't be shriveled up your whole life. You gotta move towards what your one-eyed Willie is telling you to go. And it's time to get business going. It's time to get life going. It's time to be a man. It's all that shit, bro. It's time to be a fucking man, you know? Kelly, thank you for the 100. Jen, thank you. Kelly, thank you. Because if you're too much kind of thinking, oh, I want everyone else to help me or take care of my life, etc. I need people to fill this void, etc. You end up just thinking like, why aren't people believing in me? Why aren't people, blah, blah, blah. And it's like the reason why is because you need to do it first yourself. You can't always think, you gotta literally show people. So that takes work, that takes time, all that stuff, but it's just, it's a work in progress, you know? Yeah, no one's coming to save you. You got to save yourself, fill your own void, and kind of work towards showing people kind of what they're missing because no one's going to believe in you unless you believe in yourself, you know? It's sad, right? Because I wish people were a little more wise and could see deeper like I can see. So but it also is a compliment because it's like, wow, I can see this deep and I'm this good of a person, and other people can't even see that deep or that good of a person. So it's actually a compliment at the end of the day that, and people will be begging for me all the time now. They're gonna be like, oh, I want more Will, all this shit. So it's good. I'm that guy. That's God gave me that purpose. So that's amazing. Bond Loper with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bond. Thank you. Can't pour from empty cup. You need to pour. Exactly, exactly. You can give people so much, but you have to always remember to give yourself that. And the more you're giving yourself, the more you can give other people. So sometimes God puts you in positions where you need to start filling your cup more so you can give to other people. You got to fill that water to pour it in the garden. It's good to know your worth and you're worth a lot. Yeah, 100%, 100%. You are a gift. Thank you so much, Vivian. Means a lot, means a lot. You need to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. Exactly. And you can do both, right? But you just have to remember that you have to take care of yourself, you know? Um, sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we forget that it's time to go to the gym. Sometimes we forget that it's time to start bettering how you're feeling, your life, it's like all that stuff. So I'm just in that stage of just kind of remembering that and saying, this is what needs to be my main focus if I want the life that I'm aiming for. You know, things won't just be given to you on a silver platter. I've seen good in you and that you're meant for big things, and you've always um yeah, dude. Even Ivan said, I've never seen someone who's been through so much and still stands up and still works hard. And that's just who I am as a person. A lot of people take life for granted or take life as a joke, but that's them. I'm able to aim for the big leagues and far ahead, and I'm able to take life serious. There's not one friend in high school I've ever known that is as serious as me or as strong as me or thinks as deep as me. I have a prize that I aim for the stars. That's where I go. I'll do anything to get to where I need to go because that's who I am as a person, right? So it's just remembering who I am and not listening to other people because other people don't know these things. Other people don't understand these things. Other people don't have your motivation. Other people don't have your recognition. They don't. They just don't. They're not in your league. So you gotta fucking lead the way. You gotta lead the way. You can't expect people that haven't been through what you've been through to understand who you are as a person. You know what I mean? So in that mindset, it feels good too because it's finally like finding myself and loving myself. Yeah. That's what I say all the time. Thank you to us. Thank you for showing up matters. Yeah, always been strong. Strength and determination is admirable. Thank you. God gave you a huge purpose. Exactly, exactly. That's amazing. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, all you guys. Thank you. When you see your value, you also learn it's okay to say no. Exactly. And it's also okay to say yes. Sometimes we say no because we feel this, that, and the other, but you got to learn to follow yourself, what you want to do for you. And because people are going to do that too. So you can hold yourself and try to not be yourself for other people, but they're doing it right behind your back. So you need to just kind of just do what you need to do for you. And that's just bottom line. And if things work out, things will work out. If they don't, they don't. But you got to know when it's right to say, yeah, this is meant for me. You got to stick up for yourself because that's what people want from you. Sometimes it's like they're trying to save you and understand that, I don't want this, that, and the other. But the people that are meant for you, they love you because you're you. They don't love you because you're trying to be someone else. They love you because you're you, you know? So yeah. Yeah, the unknown is scary, but it's how you grow. 100%. It's about time, right? Like you can't stop time. Like time's always ticking, time's always helping you grow. So time is the unknown. It's a universe of the unknown, but it's about what you're doing with that time. It's how you're valuing your time. That's so true enough for what you do. Yeah, it's who you are. That's what people love you for. So as much as sometimes I hate it, right? Oh man, my girlfriend thinks that fucking Ronaldo's super hot. I hate that. But deep down I actually love that. I love what she loves. She loves what I love. We love people for who they are as a person. Ivan sometimes is a little bit too much with things like always safe about things. I love Ivan because he has that quality. Gavin can be, very go, go, go. Sometimes I wish he was more chill. I love Gavin because that's his quality. Sometimes it's like, fuck, but yeah, I love that because, dude, Bill, ball buster, Bill, bust balls. Sometimes I'm like, fuck, dude, I fucking hate that. But at the bottom line is I love him because he is him. So as much as it's a love-hate relationship a lot of time, you got to always remember it's that person you fell in love with. It's not what they do or what they give you. It's the person they are. So that's the beautiful thing about it. You're the main character in your story. 100%, 100%, 100%. Growth and changing me scary, but exciting at the same time. 100%. We have a lot. Let people. Yep. But first and foremost, it's important to be yourself and believe in yourself. 100%. Yes, exactly. It's who they are. Yes, 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 yes. 100%. 100%. 100%, yeah. At the end of the day, you are yourself. So it's just about remembering that, having fun with that. I just got a new job I'm not happy in my current job. Life is short. That's good. Choosing yourself sometimes isn't turning your back on anyone. It's making sure you have the strength. Yeah, 100%. It's just following that and kind of like everything will work out for you. But enjoying life, man. You only live once and just enjoy it. As much as it feels like go, 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 that's the fun part. And then you enjoy throughout that. You're like, yes, I get to lay down and fucking chill out. I get to go out. Like, you have like these times of like happiness throughout it. And that kind of is what makes your whole life kind of feel like it's put together, the balance, everything's good, all that shit. So it all kind of comes together as you keep moving forward and enjoying and not getting stuck. That's why addiction can be hard because you're always stuck. So it's trying to get over the addiction, but also knowing that you're not Superman. You're gonna have fucking difficulties with things, but it's just who wants to be in a stuck mindset. You don't want to be stuck. You want to be able to grow. You want to be able to learn. You want to be able to experience new things. You're not going to be perfect, but it's about moving forward like that and finding new things and kind of going with that kind of vibe. That's such a boss mindset. 100%. And if you can wear boss boxers and your bulge is bulging out of your pants, you got something going on for you. Not for you ladies, but I'm talking for the men. I'm still on Calvin Klein, but I'm working my way up to boss. I'm naturally a boss, got to be able to fit those boss boxers on properly, right? So, just kind of working my way up and owning who I really am and being that person. Right? Kathy, thank you. You can totally wear Boss. Still on Calvin Klein, I still need that little pocket to make it bulge a little more. When Boss is tight all around, and those are the next boxers. I got a couple up there though, but you got to be able to put those boxers on properly, right? You got to be able to wear your pants. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. If you know, you know. If you don't, you ain't doing anything right. I don't believe you need that pocket. I think there's a time and a place, right? You work your way up to things. I think it takes time. I think everything takes time. I think it's all about that. So, time's good. How you invest your time kind of makes the future even better. So it's a work in progress, and that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. Being sick for 2 months definitely sets things in perspective. Yeah, dude, I think so much set things in perspective. For me, I've been sick for 5 years, bro. I've been dealing with overthinking. I've been smoking the bong. I've been going through long thing. Like, I've been going through a lot of shit for about 5 years, kind of trying to build the man that I want to be for the rest of my life. That's why I always say when I'm about 30 years old, I'll probably be the happiest I've ever been in my life. I'll have everything I've ever wanted by the time I'm 30, and then from there on, I can live life happily and for after, right? So I think it's just like it's hard, and you kind of go through it and you don't understand things, but I'm at the stage of my life now where it's like, okay, now it's time to start putting things into fruit, like starting to make things happen and enjoy it and build it and put it together. So I'm kind of in now that stage of my life, which I'm excited, happy, still tons of work, but now the work's becoming fun and things are happening good. Yeah, I hope it's before I'm 30 for sure. But I think like once I'm 30 years old, I think I could have like almost like I'm talking literally everything I've ever imagined. I could probably have a family with people loving me all over, dream house, dream car, dream friends. Like I can literally be that boss. I can own companies. I could have probably like every single thing I've ever imagined and just I'll be flying from 30. Casey with the 10, thank you so much. You're seeing the results. Yeah, everything I've worked for, everything since day one is everything I work for that. So that's what I continue working for. Love Spring, thank you so much. My sweetie with the 100, thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, it's a work in progress and you kind of put all the puzzle pieces together, but just know that no one can break you. You are you. So whatever you go through, you don't need anyone else. Whatever you go through is you. You do what you got to do and things will work for you. That's just how it goes. Hey, what's up, D? It's all falling into place. 100%. It doesn't, takes the work to put it into place though, doesn't just happen. It takes work, all the time, but it's good work. It's work that you love to do. It's kind of just following your heart and being like, this is what I want to do. This is what I don't want to do. This is what I need to do. So it's not always easy, but you kind of have fun when it's not easy too. You take fun in the grind and then you take fun in the chilling. You take fun in the grind, and then you take fun in the chilling. All that stuff put together kind of makes that dream kind of come together, you know? As long as you're following God, 100%, 100%. And no matter what, you're following God. Unless you're doing bad shit, you're not following God. But, God's always with you. So it's just about following your life, like what's good for you. You're not going to be perfect. You're going to sin, you're going to make mistakes, but just kind of getting back up and keep working and keep moving forward and all that stuff and enjoying it while you do it. Sassy, thank you for the one. Thank you. Work hard, play hard. Exactly. Exactly. That's actually a really good saying. I'm not gonna lie. Work hard, play hard, 100%. Hey, everyone, just came to say hi. I got a 15-minute break. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It takes breaking down and rebuilding. Yeah, 100%. And number one, man, Sassy, is don't live anyone else's life. Live your life. Like, yes, you can get ideas and stuff from people, but don't forget that your life is number one. It's really hard knowing what you actually want to do day to day. Is it really hard knowing? No, listen, there's so much going on that I could do anything I want. I got the money, I got the life, I got the abilities. I can do so much, right? So there's so much with my life that's like, damn, what do I do? Because there's so much I could do. So sometimes, yeah, it's like, do I want to? But it's about making action. It's about saying, I'm gonna play Xbox for an hour. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go see a friend. I'm gonna go see my girlfriend. I'm gonna go watch a movie. I'm gonna go have this phone call with my team because I need to talk about the song. I'm gonna go enjoy a nice meal. It's being like proactive, doing things for yourself. You got no choice, right? You're not gonna sit there and just do like, what's the point, right? There's so much that you could do and can do, and you just get to that point where it's like, just do it anyway. You gotta do it anyway. You know what I mean? So kind of like having that mindset instead of the back away mindset of like, oh, but what if this or what if this? Kind of just being like, okay, we'll work through it. You're gonna learn things on the way. So you're just doing this and you're gonna learn this, or you're gonna have confidence to do this, or like, you gotta realize that everyone else is human just like you. We're all human beings. So at the end of the day, you work through it, you do what you gotta do. And yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Quitting is never an option. No, and we can quit so much on our day to day. Like we can think, oh, like, I'm depressed or this or that, but you're only doing it to yourself. Yeah, maybe you're depressed for sure. We all feel like that, but don't let it beat you down. Like do something. Do one thing and keep moving forward. And do another thing, keep moving forward. Do another thing, keep moving forward. Do another thing, keep moving forward. And do it with your best ability and take pride in being in doing that. All that work you're doing will have a lasting impact. Exactly, exactly. One day maybe I'll be able to help people that are going through a lot, and I am. You don't really realize the work you're doing sometimes, but it all connects, you know. My mindset just say I want to be this successful person. Without me even knowing, I'm connecting to successful people. They're successful people that all they want to do, and they don't even know why, they want to talk to me. They want to get to know me. They want to know who I am. They're interested in who I am. Why? It's because of that connection. It's because of that aim. It's because of all of those things that you don't really get satisfaction from because you don't see it, but it's just real because that's what your life is. That's what's working around you, right? Real eyes, exactly, exactly, exactly. 100%, right? So you keep following that, and everything kind of builds around you, and before you know it, you're sitting in the nicest house, you're curing fucking cancer, you got the most beautiful people around you with best energies around you, you got the best food, you got the best this, your dream life comes to fruition because you have a magnetic person. Yeah, no, it's because of the work. So like if I have hunger for something and I work hard with that hunger, that's what I'm going to be eating. You know, so if I'm hungry for the success, if I'm hungry for fixing this, if I'm hungry for this, that's people see that hunger and that's what you eat at the table that your desire you want to eat at, you know? If you want to eat you eat where you desire to eat, you know, so that's kind of how it goes in my vi in my in my mind, at least that's how I see it. Yeah, positive vibes around you, but it's got to be real, right? Like it's up to you to make it positive. You know, you can be dealing with a cancer patient and it can be the most negative vibe or it can be the most positive vibe. It's only up to you to decide if it's positive or negative. It's all up to you. It all comes from your intuition, right? So you create your life within your head, how you want to take things, you know? Yeah, exactly, Mary. 100%. D, thank you for the one. Thank you. Yeah. Jen, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All you guys, thank you. Thank you for being here, guys. Seriously, kicking it with me. Thank you. It's kind of cool. Like, you think 200 people that take you really serious, right? You're like, oh, it's not too much. But when you really think about it, Karen with the 1,000, having 200 people in a room would be so much people. You know what I mean? Like, think about actually 200 people in a room. And like, imagine me talking on stage with 200 people that are taking me serious, donating to me, all this stuff. Like, that's a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like, imagine sitting on stage and like talking like in a serious, like kind of way to 200 people. So you know what I mean? That watch you, that show up for you every single day, you know? So like, it's massive. CJ, thank you. Rita with the 500, thank you. CJ with the 100, D with the 100, Dietrich, thank you. Karen with the 1,000, Snowy with the 100, Karen with the 100. Thank you so much, all you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. And yeah, you got to realize, yeah, all women, yeah, because it started off as what it started off with, but to be able to keep those women as human beings just watching me is way different. Because you have to ask, why are people watching you? And for me, it's because they're interested in me, not just like what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Because if it was just what I'm doing, it would have went they would have went to the next person, they wouldn't even be here for 5 years. But the fact that it's been here for 5 years, no matter what, it's just because they're interested in me as a person. That's where it becomes like that next level where it will grow into more and more and more. Do you know what I'm saying? Susie, thank you. But yeah, it's all women because it started off as like obviously guys aren't going to be watching a thirst trap or whatever. Nevada with the 100. Susie, thank you for the 500. It started off as like an attraction, being like, damn, this guy's beautiful. and then kind of like I want to know more about this guy. And then now I got husbands and stuff wishing they were me, or not wishing they were me, but giving me props and being like, dude, Whitey's fucking so amazing. He's literally helping me with my relationships and my relationship with my wife, giving that spark, all this amazing things, like literally doing amazing things like that, you know? Je ne sais quoi with the 500. Thank you guys. Nevada again with the 100. Susie with the 100. Kathy with the 10. Thank you. My sweet with the one. Thank you guys so much. And this all coming after through been happening. It's going to grow. Yeah, and it continues to grow, right? It continues to grow. But it starts somewhere. It always starts somewhere. Snowy, thank you with the 100. But that's why you choose your life. You know, you choose what you want to do. And I'm intriguing because I intrigue. Like I choose what I want to do. So every time I choose what I want to do, your reality gets is new, because yesterday I was like this, but now today I want to do this. I'm always changing, so you're always going to be intrigued and me taking that leadership for something new. You know what I mean? So it's like you choose your life or kind of how what you want to do. You know what I mean? And yeah, maybe people won't agree, maybe people won't like it, etc. But that's up to them. But it's up to you to always remember who you are and why you do things. It's always awkward because people are always sleeping when others are awake. I don't understand what you're saying. Yes, to be interesting, you need to be interested. 100%. That's a good one. Chanel with the 500, thank you. It's cool that you can come on and share your thoughts. Yeah, and get um, people just want to listen to me. That's a huge compliment. Chanel, thank you for the 500. Thank you. Um, I'm invested in you as a person. Can't wait to see you what's ahead. Yeah, exactly. It starts off like this, and then men will be more interested once I start like actually doing more professionalism. So like I'm moving into more professional, but it starts off with thirst trap because that's how life starts off. It starts off as just fun and stuff and whatever, and then oh, girls think I'm hot, whatever. But then once you start becoming more professional and start doing real work and stuff, then it gets more worldwide. But you always kind of work your way up and you always start somewhere. You know what I mean? I like the back and forth with the chat, answering questions and sharing your thoughts. Yeah, look, I'm getting donated a ton of money. People love to hear from me. It makes sense. And this is just me, no music, just sharing my thoughts. Chanel with the 500, thank you. So it says a lot. It says a lot. Hub said exactly that on your call. He appreciates the joy you bring me. Yeah, exactly. I can it everything I do has a reason. Loyalty is in my blood for those who matter in my life. That's amazing. Same. Stacy, thank you for the 100. Just talking, I love it. Yeah, you see us as actually people, not as just a viewer. That's the thing. That's the thing. So that's what changed it because obviously at first it was like how many people can I reach? And then what clicked was me being a hot guy. But then after people were actually investing in me and talking to me, I turned that into actually talking to real people and being a real person to those people. So that's where it changed. That's where it, you know, yeah. I honestly look forward to your lives. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I see as you guys as people. Exactly, exactly. And um doing so, definitely lost fake people, but it gained the real people. It gained the people that are really interested in me and want to understand me. And that's why I'm talking about this 200 people means more than having a million. Like, it means more than being on stage and having people throw shit at you or think this or this or this. When you're as light as a feather, it means more to have a strong 200 base that you're actually doing things and growing and building real things and having a real push. Your heart shined right away. We all connect to the purpose. Yep. You earn loyalty. That's so meaningful. Yep. You even liked my uniqueness. Yep. 200 real people. Yep. We want to see you do good. Yep. And it's the middle of the day for most of us. And I know I'm at work. Yeah, exactly. It's the middle of the day. And yeah, Um, yeah. Yep. Quality over quantity, 100%. I love that you introduced us to your family in the beginning. Yeah, 100%. Big family guy. Snowy, thank you. There's so much to life. There's family, there's fun, there's all this stuff, and it's just about amplifying all of it and making it better. My loyal, I don't follow anyone else, and I still enjoyed you, and that's why I'm still here and entertaining. Yeah, you got to focus on one thing at a time. You can still have other people and stuff like that, but you have to understand like where you're going and why you're doing it. That's why me going to see my friends and stuff reminds me of who I am and why I'm doing it. Sometimes I'm always looking for more or this or that. Um, but it's remembering like who I am, why I'm doing it, like all of those things, and like what I stand for and where I want to go with my life. So that's why it was amazing to do that yesterday. It was much needed. A real person, so life happens. And I'm gonna continue to do that. I'm gonna continue to live my life and do what's good for me. Like, and it just takes one step at a time. One step at a time. Yep. Yeah, Homie's amazing. Fucking love Homie. I talked to Christian too. It was amazing talking to Christian. He said, one day just come down to, because he has a house in Toronto, drink with my boys, have a couple of drinks, we watch baseball or whatever, sports, whatever, and just fucking get away and whatever. And I'm like, thank you, bro. It's really meaningful to be asking me for that because all that stuff's super meaningful. And he's like, of course. And, playing video games with the boys and just kind of adding things to the schedule like that, that's going to help me kind of grow and stuff like that. Mommy's waiting for, I guess, a valley older woman like you do. Yeah, 100%. I think, at the end of the day, older women have experience. Women know things that men don't know, men know things that women don't know. But bottom line is, the more older you get, the more wise you become, the more experience you have. It's out on the documentary, I say something like, oh, the women, they have money. So they kind of pushed me to that question, right? They were trying to understand this, but what they don't understand is there's more to that answer and question than they can imagine. I know you guys know. But what I mean by when they have money or that kind of attitude towards it, you can have an attitude from this way, this way, this way, whatever. But the bottom line of it is what I was trying to get at is older women have experience. They know what they want. So it's not like I'm dealing with some 20-year-old girl that is all over the place. This is what she wants now. This is what she wants her. They know what they want. They've experienced the hard times. They know what life is. So there's that more meaning. And yes, meaning is money and all this other stuff, whatever, but it's just more meaning. Do you know what I mean? So that's that's the more professional answer, and that is the real answer. But you can say the money, you can say whatever the fuck you want. So that's where we're hurt by the documentary because they really focused on the very petty stuff instead of focusing on the meaningfulness of it. So, and it's okay. You can talk about us all you want. You can bring more people into the meaning of it for sure. Do whatever way you need to do that, do it. But we know kind of like what we go through and why we go through it and all this stuff. And a big part for me is to cut the bullshit. A lot of people, what up, Debbie, are living life with just on this fence, of manipulating or manipulating, lying, trying to, and sometimes you got to cut the bullshit, and sometimes that really fucking hits home because you're like, holy fuck, he just said it how it is. But it's like, yeah, I'm not being disrespectful about it, but even if it comes off disrespectful, but I'm kind of telling you, I don't want to be manipulated. I don't want to be pushed. I'm gonna say it how it is. You know what I mean? And that might to you think the end of the world, whatever, blah blah blah. You got to be more, whatever. But if you're not real with it, you're not going to be able to like actually love your life, because if you're real with it, you can fix it. But if you're not real with it, there's nothing you can do about it. right? Because you're misconceited. You're doing other things that isn't actually doing the real work that you want to be doing. You know what I mean? So that's where I stand with a lot of things. And that's why sometimes I come off unprofessional, but it's because I try to cut the bullshit. You know what I mean? I try to get to the point of things. And then as soon as we're at the point of things, now we can actually grow. Now we can actually grow. Like all this other bullshit that you're trying to do isn't actually helping you grow. You know what I mean? And there's such a beautiful life in doing that. Bond Loper with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bond, for the 5 gifted. You obviously do what you want. I hope Trish is never. Yeah, no, I think you know what I mean? It wasn't Trish, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Trish did do what she had to do, but Trish does have a method to her madness as well. And I'm not gonna lie, she has other things. Like everything works together. You don't have to agree with everything, but everything kind of works together, and she has helped a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. But I understand where you come from with things, but it was more of the people behind it. She was following instructions, but yeah. Debbie J with the 5,000. Just had to say that. Thank you so much, Debbie J with the 5,000. Holy moly, thank you. Snowy with the 100. Thank you guys so much. People don't want to, yeah, no, it is what it is, and it helps. All this shit helps because sometimes you bite the bullet to show the meaning. Sometimes you have to get into people's heads that don't understand you, so you relate to them and then you bring them to what it actually is. Some people are going through things, some people don't understand things, some people only relate to things like that. So when you can reach out to people and relate to them here, but then bring them into something better, there's a method to that madness. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Yeah, they're saying, yeah, 100%. All of it's right. At this point in life, I don't put up with bullshit. Exactly. I'm at that point too, my sweetie. Or if you put up with bullshit, get over the bullshit. Get through it, respectfully and the best you can, but do it. My sweetie with the 500, thank you so much, Dubs. Thank you guys. So you're saying you appreciate we as the women for our total life experience that you can benefit from? 100%, 100%. It's like when I talk to my grandma, I don't just talk to my grandma because I love talking to my grandma. I talk to my grandma because she has experience in life and she can help me. She has wisdom. When I talk to my mom, it's the same thing. When I talk to my dad, it's the same thing. It's because they give you something. Everything is give and take. So you need to know that you need to have your values and then you give to someone and they take from you and they give you something and you give to them. So it 100% is that. And being able to, I think one of the biggest misconceptions in a generation is not valuing the elders. I think so many times people are like, but we have to stay up with the masses, but they don't know that everything that we're living is created from the elders. Everything that's ahead of us was created from that. So if you're able to tap into the source where it's coming from, then you're able to learn at light speed. You're able to go through that. You're able to have people look up to you. You're able to get to the point of things, and it's an easier way. It's a better way. It's just the way. I wouldn't suggest anything else. I think if you want a better life, focus on where it's coming from. Talk has been wonderful as usual. You have so many gifts. Thank you so much. I hear you. I wish I'd spend more time with my grandparents. Yeah, I would too. You're doing amazing. You're an amazing listener. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I think as you age, you put up with less bullshit because you realize it's pointless. 100%. And you live and you learn, right? I think nothing, to be honest, is really pointless. But I think like you got it, as long as you're following yourself, that's what you have to do. I think like for me, I don't like to live a life of even thinking anything's pointless. I think everything that you're paying attention to has a point to it, but now it's figuring it out and understanding it and growing as a person. You know what I mean? Because that's what's going to make you smarter. That's what's going to make you breathe. That's what's going to make you get over things. That's what's going to make you learn. That's going to make you dissect things better. So it's just following everything that's happening to you, all that energy, all that feeling, and getting through it and understanding it and loving that journey towards it, because sometimes you can kind of give up and be like, fuck this, but you should dissect it. You should get better with it. Social media is the balance. Yeah, social media, yeah, kind of worldwide, man. You can reach out to anyone now. It's pretty insane. You just get to the point that your own happiness is more than what people think. Yeah, 100%. It's just why not, right? Jen, thank you. It has all meaning and purpose. Yeah, William, you're an amazing man. Thank you so much. Thank you. I try. But yeah, to become an amazing man, it means you got to take all the bullshit and then you got to grow the bullshit. So you got to take all the energy and now you got to work through the energy. And that's what's going to make you a strong person. That's what's going to make you a fucking hard, amazing person. When you lift your head, people pay attention to that, who you are. They want to know you because you've been through that. So that is, that's amazing, right? That's what you got to do. The more you take, the better your life's going to be, right? But only you know what you can take. Only you know, you know. I'm reading a book right now about going off and AI will change everything. 100%. AI is an interesting topic. It's changing everything. We're getting into the robotics of things. Everything that we can picture in the future is going to happen in the future, and we're going to enjoy it one way or another. Mish with the 100. Thank you so much, Mish. Thank you. Then you can get those box. Yeah, then I can fit those boxers. Yeah, and people will be on their hands and knees saying, "Mr. White, can you please tell me what this means?" And I'll say, maybe, or maybe not, because I have things to do, So it's not all sunshine and rainbows, but it's definitely a place of respect, and it's a place where you want to be. You want people to look up to you. You want people to want to be you. You want people to want a piece of you. You want that in a healthy and respectful way. Pauline with the 100. Thank you so much, Pauline with the 100. And that's where you have to work towards. Right? That's why you see like Jeff Bezos and stuff, fucking, people want to get a hold of him. People back then they thought he was just a nerd. Fucking Jeff Bezos, who's this fucking bald-headed small loser that can't do anything. Now people are like, wow, I would love to have a conversation with Jeff Bezos. You know what I'm saying? The guy's a fucking genius, and if I could just get $20 from him, that would be amazing. But then, there's more to that. But for small-minded people, they focus on the $20 or bullshit like that. But when you really look deep into things, you understand more things and kind of understand where it comes from and why it happened. JJ, thank you so much for the 500. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Uncomfortable season shows that people are drawn to you because honesty and change maturity. 100%. Thank you for that reminder, Mary. It's true. Everything you go through has meaning to it, and it helps with everything. It lets you enjoy and realize that your life is real. The whole world is about to change, exciting and scary. Yeah, it's exciting. Just be excited about it and trying to change it for the better, because you have power as well. So you work on that, on changing it for you. Pioneers are always thought about of like it's crazy. Their ideas can change huge things. Yeah, 100%. 100%. 100%. If everyone was special, then no one would be special. You're special. Well, oh, thank you so much. Yeah, everyone can be special, so if Jeff Bezos makes Amazon and then I make a cure to cancer, Jeff Bezos was really special because he just did something so special. But now I just cured cancer, so now I'm special. But now Jeff Bezos adds to that and cures dementia. Now he's super special. I'm still special, but he just did something even like we're all moving up the ladder. You have the ability. You're a human being just like me. You're a human being. We all have the ability to learn from each other and then grow from what we're building and learning. And that's what makes you special. That's what makes you proud. That's what makes you grow, and that should be your aim, and that's why I'm so keen on stop being lazy, stop being a Twitter finger, this and that, because you're so much specialer than what you're giving yourself and what you're portraying and what you're acting like. You're wasting your time. Sonia with the 500, thanks so much. Um, Basic fun, yeah, whatever. I don't need to talk like that. But yeah, it's detrimental to always be should this, oh, what about this? God's not real, God's real. Like just get over it, man. Focus on something bigger than yourself. Be a bigger person. We're not trying to cut people down. I'm not fucking that type of person. You can be that person. but I'm not that type of person. I'm a type of person that wants to grow, gives people the benefit of the doubt, doesn't tell people what they should or shouldn't do. Um, just I'm a grower, not a fucking shower. Bottom line. You know, drones are now making deliveries. Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy. Stacy, thank you so much. Diane, thank you so much. All you guys, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Cal, thank you for the one. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and that's where it comes with believing yourself, not being insecure, wanting more. Is there anything about this community you would like to change? No, I change myself and it changes for me. If I want to be negative, it's going to be negative. If I want to be positive, it's going to be positive. Whatever I want to do is what my life's going to be. So no, I can't say there's anything that I want to change in this community. It's what I want to change myself. What I want to do myself. That is going to change everything around me. That's all. Hello, William. Happy day to you. Thank you so much. Sure. I don't know how to say your name. Sirs? Garrett. I don't know. But yeah, it's all up to me. So if I had changed things, I would want more people. I would want more money. I would want more investments. I would want more change. I would want to cure fucking everything. I would want to make everyone happy. I'd want to have a bunch of guys in here. I want a bunch of girls, a bunch of this, a bunch of that. That if I want to say change, yeah, this is what I'm saying. I want all that. Let's go. Let's fucking go 150%. But again, it's me that has to work on that. It's me that has to be the better person. It's me that has to grow as a person to get that. So it's all coming from me, right? I can't be pointing fingers saying, I wish this person like that, I wish this was that. I have to change that, and that's what's going to change things. Well, it's lovely to see you today. Thank you so much, Kate. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. It's always good to see you too. It's good to see all you guys always. Seriously, I appreciate anyone that's in here talking to me. I fucking love that. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So that's good. Gotta beat our record. Yeah, we'll play zombies soon. Don't worry. That's why I want to get my PC too, so we can start streaming like some late night zombies or something. Maybe though, I'm not sure. I'm in this kind of stage where I'm not too sure what I want to do with that, but not too sure. Always love time with you. Thank you, thank you. Headset, yeah, I got that. Appreciate you too. Thank you. I appreciate it. I effing love you. Thank you so much. Here to find the direction in which your chat goes. You find the direction with it. Yeah, I do at a certain point, and some things, this, that, and the other, but it's for me to do what I want to do to have my life. Even people that love you, they want you to be who they want you to be, but you want you to be who you want to be. So don't listen to someone that says you can't be this or I don't see you as this. You are who you want to be. It doesn't matter what their vision is of you. It matters what your vision is of you. So you need to always tap into yourself. You need to always remember who you are. You need to always understand why you do things and you need to move towards that. You make my work Dago class, thank you. Yes, because that's where a lot of the hate comes from. Always thinking this person wants me to be like this person wants me to be this. How am I gonna be myself? I gotta be myself. I can't be trying to live what other people want me to be. My sweetie with the 100, thank you so much. Have you ever tried tater tots and a casserole? That sounds good. I don't know. Don't let anyone try to change you. Exactly. Exactly. You extend my work. Let's go. You're making my day better. Still here in the hospital after 5 months. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. I hope you're okay. Have you been journaling these thoughts? No, I just mental note things. I don't need to journal too much unless I really need to write something down. But I realize most of my ability is my mental. My mental is everything. It's me talking to myself, understanding things, moving through things. That's everything for me. Have you been painting lately? No, I haven't. No, no, no. These are things I'm in a more of a growing stage, trying to gain new experience, see new things, not trying to stay too stagnant and doing the same things, trying to kind of grow a little bit, kind of get some more things that are making me happy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, 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 yeah. 100%. You know, I wouldn't think it wasn't. So yeah, you're expanding. Love that. Yeah. So all good. All good stuff. Amy with the 100, thank you. I love that you have such clarity. Clarity, bro. I love that word. Yes, fucking right. Man. Oh. Let me tell you, a lot of people make it hard for you to have your clarity because you're looking for validation from other people. Let me tell you one thing. You will waste your whole life talking to people that do not fucking give you, they lie to you. They don't know. They don't have your life. The only thing, that is the worst thing to live. What you need is to find your clarity. And that means you need to always believe your intuition. Always believe your intuition. I'm not saying it's always right, but I'm saying always follow your intuition and learn as you go. Don't get stuck in other people's other things. It's too hard to find clarity that way. You need to follow yours. I know having a time would be an issue, but would you consider signing with a modeling agency if you try to approach you? I don't know, bro. Modeling, that's in my past. I don't need to be a model. I'm 10 times better than the models. Modeling is like kid shit to me. Fuck. Did it, done it, probably will do it, but you gotta pay me millions of dollars to do it. I got better things to do, you know, honestly. So I got over those things. I've grown. So when people ask about things like that, it's not even it's not even a big thing. Jen, thank you. Oh, it's the hawk out with the butt chin. Yeah, see your boss taking notes. Love that. Finally. Been there, done that. Yep, you have more to offer than that. Oh, way more. Are you kidding me? Modeling's nothing. I'll own 7 model agents. Dude, this shit's nothing. I'm focusing on fucking curing motherfucking cancer, let alone fucking thinking of smiling for the camera. That type of shit, bro, is extra. Extra, 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 extra. If you want it, come give it to me. We do it. Yay. Fucking love it. Help people. Exactly whatever I gotta do. But that shit's just extra shit, back burner shit. That's not something I think about or put my life into or nothing like that. Hello to Easy Help Me. Thank you so much. Like genuinely though, I'm not kidding. If for how it started, yeah, I was doing it. I was looking up to that. But you grow, you grow. I was with the biggest model agency in the world, IMG. I was modeling for Boss, Roots, all these big companies. I was walking runways. I did all this shit. I met all these people. You grow, you grow. No, I wasn't the best but whatever. You could say I was the best. I don't. It doesn't matter to me. But I have bigger goals than that. Yeah, bigger vision. Yeah, you draw people in well. Yeah, dude, you gotta focus. The more you focus, the more you pay attention, the more you know what people want, the more you know what people like, the more you know what you can do to give those people what they want and like and give yourself what you want and like, the more pressure you're going to have, the more diamond it's going to be, the better the life you'll live, right? So it sometimes feels like you're choking, oh my fucking God, but just know that you're building something that is very valuable and very, very good. So don't give up on that, even when it feels like you want to. Everything's working for you. People will look at you like, what the fuck are you? Because they're always looking for the negative in you, but you have to be the one that keeps looking for the positive in you and following who you are, and everything will grow around you. Some people want, yeah, I think it is what it is, man. If your whole life is about being a model or this or that, you're a fucking loser. No offense. Come on, you should have way bigger goals than that. You should be focusing on consistently changing the world, consistently stopping war, bettering things. Like you should be thinking of medicine, you should be thinking of growing, you should be thinking of these things. You should have the highest fucking goal. You should not be fucking thinking all day about I need to be this or that. That's some small shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a start, but the best people in the world, you don't really see them too much. They've accomplished a lot, they do a lot, and they continue to do it. They know the truth, and it's way scarier than anything else. So you focus on that. You focus on build like fixing that. You got fear of this, you got fear of this. You realize, okay, but there's always a deeper fear. There's always a deeper meaning. There's always a deeper thing that you need to be working on. So those are the things that you like it or not, your mind is focused on it, your body's focused on it, your intuition is focused on it. So you keep focusing and bettering that. you know? And the harder it gets, the better it gets. Harder it gets, the better it gets. That's a huge thing. Trust me. Sometimes you feel like, oh, if it's hard, it's no. The harder it gets, the better it gets. Literally. The bigger, the better. Yeah, it's a stepping stone. I'm not saying I won't do it. It's just like you have to crush those, you gotta crush those things and then everything grows around it. Now it's, oh, I'm gonna go sing for a bit. I'm gonna go talk to the doctor about new ideas for medicine. I'm gonna go do a little photo shoot. I'm gonna go take care of my family. I'm gonna go make a gym video. I'm gonna go have a podcast about politics and how to better the world. Like you got everything. Pauline, thank you for the 100. Thank you. But you build your own life, like what you're interested and what you're intrigued in and what you can bring to the table. All of that builds your life, like who you are, so you follow that. Yep. Yup, 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 yup. Priorities are the same. No, my priorities are never changing. My priorities are always the same, but the growth changes. So the priorities are always the same, but you're learning more and gaining more. So you have more to deal with now. You have things that are bigger now and better and your work, but you're always focused on what your priority are, what you want in your life, what your vision is, right? So that's what can get people upset, like me or something. And it's like, why aren't people understanding what I want, etc., etc.? Because they have a vision what they want, just like you have a vision what you want, but you got to follow what you want, and everyone around you can either want that, accept that, or not accept that. That's up to you. A lot of people just want me to be sexual. A lot of people just want me to fill a void that they wish they were in university again, fucking some hot guy. A lot of people wish that I would just pay attention to them and talk to them, or a lot of people wish that they were still a mom and or they were a mom, that they can do that. Everyone's got their own things of filling voids, etc. So for me, I can't be always beating myself up because I'm a nice guy. People take that niceness for weakness, and I'm always pushing out to help people and help people understand it and grow. I got to remember who I am, keep moving forward strong within that, and let things build around me, like it or not. It's me, what I do, what I continue to do, what I've always done. So that's why I always say, if it's time for a change for you, that's for you to come to fruition with, that's for you to understand, that's for you to do, and that's for me to do, right? So that's just kind of how it goes. Yeah, you can be everything for everyone. You can work towards that, but everything's a work in progress. So everything's work in progress. Everything is a work in progress. So it's just always working, always moving towards it. You're gonna have ups and downs. You're gonna have days where they're good. You're gonna have days where they're bad. It's always a work in progress. It's always like that. Always. That's just life. Life's always changing. It's never staying the exact same. It's always changing. Capable of so much more, just X in the model, that's one there. Yeah, 100%, 100%. That's different projections that people have. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's whatever you, right? Like a lot of people, I've even had people that are my biggest supporters, or they tend to be, but they have a vision that they want me to be, but since it doesn't match that, now they're haters. So this is where I go through what I go through. And these are some of the hard things that I deal with because that's not unconditional love. Unconditional love is putting your whole honesty in life out there for that person, for yourself, not trying to do what you want to do in this little kind of mouse shit kind of thing. That stuff's not that's not a nice person to be. That's not right at all, right? So that's where it becomes, you got to stick up for yourself and say, hey, no, this is what I want. Yes, I can give you that validation because I'm over that. I'm a bigger person than that. But I still got to focus on what I want as well and grow that way. And allowing for the other person to make mistakes and letting them learn for themselves. Exactly. Exactly. Not fair to you. No, it is, but it gets to the point where it's not, right? It's not one way or the other. It's about like understanding it, taking it, but then always at the end choosing what you need to choose at the end of the day. That's all it is. It's not micromanaging. Yeah, it's more than that. It's more than that. Yeah, it is a great conversation. No problem. I always usually do. I'm always fully honest, one of the best for me, in my opinion. I can give so much clarity to things and understanding to things. So I always got a great conversation coming at you, like it or not. If you're in my life. Only you know what's best for you. Only you know what's best for you. But it's not true. There's great doctors in the world that know what's best for you. That's why I'm saying it's not only one thing. There's more to it. There's always more to it. Definitely are, dude. Thank you so much. So it's not just one way or the other. These real conversations mean the most to me. Thank you so much, Shannon. You're the best when you're just you. Thank you so much. Love these chats while listening while driving. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Seriously, I appreciate it a lot. Do you feel that me, since I'm a decent supporter, do you feel that for me? Yeah, dude, Debbie, you always talk about great ideas and stuff. You're more than just a supporter. If you ever feel like that's not true, you always got good ideas. You're always trying to grow. You're always trying to help out other people, etc. You always see the vision. So never take shit like that for granted. I think they're called fair weather fans only when, yeah, honestly, like, I'm not ever like putting a pinpoint on someone's personality. Some people can act a certain way, but they have a reason to going towards that. Everyone's got a reason to what they're doing. It doesn't mean that they're not changing, and it doesn't mean that there's not more to their personality. So I don't really put it too much on that. I'm just saying like how feeling can be, and you kind of work towards a better feeling or whatever it is. But you always got to be setting boundaries and kind of telling you this or this or this or no, but I'm going to choose this or etc. And that's why I just focus on yourself and kind of move through it and gain what's good for you, stick up first, all that stuff. You've learned so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you don't really label. Like you can label things, but don't think that the labels won't change, right? Like the times are always changing. I don't agree time zones mean people can't be there at a certain time. I don't know what you're not agreeing with, sorry. That doesn't make sense. I don't agree time zones mean some people can't be there. Like, dude, if you're taking this personal, kid, it was not personal at all. Like, I have no idea what you're saying right now. I wasn't even talking about the time zones. That was totally off topic. I think you're off topic right now, Kate. You are learning and growing. Love that. 100%. Fair weather fans comment. Yeah, no, I think you took that personally, which sometimes you might do that, but I think you should stop taking things so personally and realizing what they're saying wasn't even directed at you. I knew where they were coming from, and they were coming from a standpoint of some people want just one thing instead of supporting kind of the whole thing. You can either sit there and be like, enjoy the show and be okay with the community and everything going on, or you can kind of do it as I need Will to fill this void, and there's two types of way to take it. And my response to that was I don't focus on that person just being like that just because they're doing that. No, I know I'm just speaking to you. That's all. I'm not saying you're taking it personally. I'm saying what it could be, but I'm just telling you, if you listen, I'm telling you how I'm taking it. I don't focus too much on that's just them, just because they are pushing that narrative. It's okay to want to fill a void, but and understand that, but you also have to understand the other part of it. You have to also you have to no, you also have to put into consideration that there's more than just that, obviously, right? It's not always just that. But yeah, looking for a void is fine. If you that's how teamwork makes the dream work. Like if you've been through something and you think I can help you through that and you want that help through that to understand it, that's okay. That is totally okay. That's what makes me the bigger person. Even though sometimes it hurts me, maybe sometimes it's also helping me in a lot of ways too. So it's kind of like come see, come saw kind of stuff. The ones who stay are the ones who recognize. Yeah, I think like for sure, they recognize it more for sure if you're staying. And I don't blame the people that left because everyone's got their own path. So it's like I was here, but I'm not anymore because you called me a bitch or you called me this or whatever it was. You have your reasoning and it doesn't make me better than you. It doesn't make you wrong. It doesn't make me right. It's just what you did. It's okay. But well, the biggest part is not holding on to things. It's about moving on from things. If you hold on to all that stuff and you hate and whatever, and you regret and blah blah blah, you're never gonna fucking grow. It's about understanding it, feeling it, whatever, but moving forward and just getting over it for a better life, for a better future. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just giving you guys my perspective on it, right? And perspective is everything. You could drive by somebody, they can look at you, and just looking in your eyes gave them a whole new perspective. That happens to me every single day, every single second. So you're constantly a perspective changes your life. You're constantly gaining new perspectives, constantly moving forward. Sometimes it feels like light speed and all you want to do is chill, but I'm trying to get you to love that light speed instead of hate that light speed. I'm trying to get you to actually start falling in love with that learning process instead of being scared of that learning process. For both of us, for me, for you, for everyone around, for everything we're talking about, all kind of pinpoints to kind of that attitude towards it because there is so much growth within that. You know? Yeah. Yeah, your perspective is your reality, 100%, 100%. And that's how you grow as people. You change your perspective by having conversations, but you still stick with what you want your perspective. You still stick with what you're aiming for, what the life you're aiming for. But different perspectives help and don't help with that. But you take what helps and you leave what doesn't help, you know? Right? Yeah. Yeah, respectively, yeah, 100%. 100%. 100%, man. For sure. What it is perspective is based off of your senses. When I talk about smell, hearing, tasting, all this stuff, everything like your light, the sound, all these things are senses. So the better your senses are, the more you take care of your senses, the more you change your senses, is the way your perspective will be, your eyesight, your sound, your feel, your touch, everything. And then you work towards like better perspectives, better all that stuff. So yes, everything comes from your perspective, your brain, your heart, your feeling, your eyes, your mood, all that stuff. Do other people believe in the goodness of the heart and good vibes in the soul? Yeah, I think it just matters. Good matters. Ain't that ridiculous? But no, you would know when you were a kid, when you were a baby, that good matters. This is good. This is bad. This is hot. This is cool. This is too much. This is, you know what I mean? So yes, all that stuff matters for sure. It's your body. It's your sensory. It's who you are as a person. So yes, 100%. We kind of say it like we're stupid or blue in the face because we're so used to being dumbed down by society because people tried to do that to you, saying like Family Guy's funny, this is funny, focus on this. But once you get really smart with it and intro perspective, you understand that life is just as easy as it is. Like you get what you give, you are what you are, and it's come see, come sa. You know what I mean? The reason why people do these things to dumb you down is so you can kind of not be freaking out about things or I don't know. I don't really know the full reasoning to it because there's so many reasonings to it. You know, there's the entertainment story, there's this, there's that. There's so much fucking reasoning. There's for money, for you to understand this, for control, for whatever the fuck it is. It's just kind of how life works, you know, when you're trying to better your life and all that stuff. Yeah. But you live and you learn, right? Tracy, thank you so much. Thank you. Our perspective is shaped by what we hear, experience. Yeah, 100%. And there's an intuition towards that of like your spirit, of like what you want, you know, of what you like, of what you don't like. And that kind of builds you to who you are. 100 people are here right now to hear your perspective. Yeah, a couple hundred people are here to hear my perspective, and that's great. That's great. You know, I'm very grateful for that. This is why I love these chats. You open my mind to deeper thinking, and it's important. It can be scary, but it's important. It's what matters. You know, you want to focus on what matters and not what doesn't matter. Obviously, when you sit there all dumbfounded and like obviously. Right? You're supposed to focus on what matters, like obviously, and grow with what matters. That's good. That's all good, good, good. Right? Mish with the 100. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mish. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Right? Sorry. But yeah, so this is really good talk. Super grateful for you guys always. Always, always, always. Again, I'm not perfect, right? Just speaking my best intellect, but I'm always growing, making mistakes, trying to understand things, missing out on things, missing things, whatever it is. But these are good talks, and I appreciate talking to you and trying to grow with you and understand things and all this stuff. I think it's about valuing the people, valuing the person, valuing humanity. You know what I mean? So just working towards that, you know, and I'm grateful for Kate, thank you so much for the 100. I'm grateful for that and just focusing on that. So all of you guys, everyone being here, I'm grateful for it. I appreciate it. I know that the work that you do, just being on the other side of the screen, means so much more than you can imagine. So I really want to you guys to understand that too. As much as I'm always trying to push my narrative and try to understand that because I'm that like kind of leader personality influencer. I also want you to understand who like how much I appreciate how it all comes together and how we work together to make things better. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Dietrich, thank you for the 10. But I'm gonna get going now. I'll see you guys on the next live. I don't know exactly when. I'll probably be popping in and out of the Discord just saying hi, whatever. Maybe not, maybe so. I might go see some friends for a bit or figure out my day ahead. But I thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys when I see you next, and we'll look forward to that next live. But thank you guys so, so much. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and see you soon.